Welcome to my next video. In this video, we will be talking about risks to your health and how to manage those risks. But first, what I say in this video is based upon my education, my life experiences, and my set of values. What I say is for typical people in typical situations. It is not for all people in all situations. If it was, this video would be hours or even days long. My goal and hope is that by the end of this video, you will know more about your health risks and how to manage them, and you will be able to make better decisions for your life. In another video on risk, I said that, in general, the way to prevent something from going badly wrong in your life is to first focus on your big risks, not your small risks. So, what are the big health risks in your life? I don't have a clue, but you do. So, ask yourself, what are the big health risks in my life? Risks that could make me seriously unhealthy or even kill me. Those are the risks that you want to focus on first. In that other video, I also talked about the 4 ways you can manage risk, any risk. The first way is you can simply avoid the risk. Second, you can transfer the risk by buying insurance. Third, you can try to reduce the risk through non-insurance ways. And fourth, after you've used insurance and non-insurance ways to manage your risk, you can just decide to accept the risks that remain. You can use 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these ways to manage each of the risks in your life. Now, once you've decided what your big health risks are, one way to deal with these risks is to simply avoid the risk. So, for example, let's say you smoke. And just in case you haven't already heard, smoking is really bad for your health. Smoking can even kill you. Now, one way to avoid the health risks of smoking are to just quit smoking. But have you ever tried to quit smoking? It's hard, really hard. The stark reality is that smoking is highly addictive. It can take you a lot of tries before you finally kick the smoking habit. But if you just keep trying to quit, you will eventually succeed. Now, another way you can deal with your big health risks is to get insurance. Health insurance will pay at least part of the cost of your medical bills. Many of us get our health insurance through our employer. So we don't really have a great deal of choice about our health insurance. If your employer does give you a choice, or if you buy your health insurance yourself, remember to focus on your big health risks. Potentially having to pay huge medical bills, that's a big health risk. Potentially having to make a $10 copay, that's tiny. Now, one of the downsides of health insurance is that it can pay your bills, but insurance won't really stop you from getting sick. Let's say you have great health insurance, and you also smoke like a chimney, you drink like a fish, you eat nothing but junk food, and you never exercise. If you end up having a massive heart attack and stroke, your great health insurance will pay all of your bills, but you still had a massive heart attack and stroke. That's where the next way of dealing with your big health risks come in. Reducing your risk through non-insurance way. If you buy insurance, that may cost you money. Managing your health risks through non-insurance ways may cost less than insurance or even nothing. Another advantage of non-insurance ways of reducing your risk is that bad things may not happen in your life. So, what are some non-insurance ways that we can use to reduce our big health risks? Well, what we eat and drink can definitely have an impact on our health. It turns out Mom was right. Eating more fruits and vegetables is good for you. Another thing that is good for you is getting some regular physical exercise. Most of us get woefully little physical exercise. If you can find some physical activity that you like, and you can get into the habit of routinely doing that physical activity, that is a good thing. Finally, the fourth way of dealing with your big health risks is, after you use insurance and non-insurance ways to try to manage your health risks, you can just decide to accept the risks that remain. To summarize all of this, I would recommend that you first spend some time thinking about what are the big health risks in your life. Next, I would recommend that you first consider avoiding these health risks, if that makes sense for you. Next, I recommend using non-insurance ways to deal with these health risks. Maybe you can avoid the bad things from happening. Then, with whatever amount of money you choose to spend on insurance, I recommend you transfer the remaining biggest health risks by buying insurance. In this video, we learn more about dealing with the health risks in your life. I also have a number of other videos on risk and insurance and managing other specific risks in your life. If you want to learn more, be sure to check out my other videos. Until the next video, always remember that you are the best person in the world to decide what is important in your life. Thank you for watching. Please click the button to subscribe. I hope that you got something from this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment. Please check out my channel, playlists, and other videos. Have a great day.